Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I'm back with another video just like I am most weeks. I'm filming from a different kind of angle at the moment just because my phone died and I didn't get a chance to film an intro. Just to put a little bit of context to this look, I've got like a neutral eye happening, neutral lip, but then the rainbow brow. Obviously it's Pride Month, so I couldn't do a look that didn't have a rainbow in it for this queerful month of June, but I have been wanting to do a neutral look for a while, so the eyes are a bit more tame. My beautiful friend Naomi commented on one of my videos last week or the week before saying that she wanted to follow along with my tutorials, but she can't really because my looks are a bit not wearable really. They're a bit out there, so this one's a bit more tame, something that is definitely achievable for date night, going out, I don't know. So I hope you guys can follow along with that. But yeah, the whole thing with the rainbow I just wanted to add because yes, one, it's Pride, two, it's me. I can't not do a makeup look that isn't a little bit wild. But the last thing I want to say just before I get into the makeup is that I set out the challenge for you to learn one new thing about the LGBTQ plus community, whether that be who's a part of the community, who started Pride, like whatever you want to learn, whatever you find. I want you to educate yourselves because funnily enough, everyone seems to be homophobic in the education systems. At least we don't really get much of a good rep. I don't know, I never learned about being queer in school, in health classes. We didn't learn about safe sex with queerness, dental dams, what the fuck is that? So yeah, I just want you to educate yourself because no one else is going to do it for you apparently. So set yourself that one goal, please. Maybe after you watch this video, I'll put some links down below of beautiful videos and blogs and things that have explained things about the community so that you can just know what's up. Yeah, I feel like that was a really long sentence, but I don't care. Here's the makeup. Primer, green CC primer. This one I am not buying again. I've been looking into cruelty-free brands and Rimmel London does not meet the mark, so obviously I'm not just going to throw out the product that I already have, but oh god darn, yeah, I'm not going to buy it again because we don't stand. I don't want to say that sentence. Don't let me say words like that. Elf liquid foundation in sand. Side note, I really want to cover my brows today with foundation for this particular look. You'll see why later. Elf camo concealer in fair beige. Australis bronzing powder in golden. Any white shade to do your highlighting. Usually I use my Mina eyeshadow in 101, but I've been using these Intense Pigments by BYS. I just really love how I think like it's not as fine, it's a bit more chunky, so the glow comes up a little bit more. I don't know, I like it. Alrighty, so now ordinarily with my highlight I would put it on my brow bones as well, but as I said before, I wanted foundation on my brows because you're about to see why we're not doing what we usually do, because this is the part that is prideful because I want to do my eyes specifically for Naomi. I've got to add the colour in somewhere, so of course it's going to be my brows. Obviously, if you were to do this look, Naomi, you can do it without this part. Just do your normal brow routine, but this is much more fun for me. So I'm just going to use my Woolworths Everyday Rewards card as a like barrier for the pigment to not fly down. But if I haven't already explained, or if I don't know, what was I gonna say? I'm doing rainbow brows, so I'm using the James Charles palette. I'm just gonna be using the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, and maybe a purple on the tail if I can fit it in. Oh my god, I got the sneezes. So starting off with the red. Herbert, what is that noise? Let's get into it. I love it already. I probably should have covered my eyebrows a little bit more just because I've got such dark hair. It's not coming up as nice as like the red is, obviously, because the hairs are a bit more sparse there, whereas they get a bit more thick in the middle. But we'll just go through and do them anyway. And that's just gonna be a point to remember for the next time we do rainbow brows. Okay, so we look slightly ridiculous, but I love it. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm just gonna spoolie these out a little bit and then conceal just the little messy bits. And obviously, if there's parts that are like not really thick enough with color, we can just go over them after. Okay, so that's the rainbow eyebrow moment finished. I did accidentally get the concealer a little bit on my brow, so there's a bit of a nick there, I don't know. Also, I do this every time. Oh no, the rainbow's gone on my computer. Let me fix that. Anyway, as I was saying, every time I do something on my eyebrows that, not my eyebrows, just anything that is rainbow related, so on my lips, eyebrows, eyes, whatever, I always start with too much red, and then when it gets to the end I have to do little bits of the rest of the colours, so I just need to keep that in mind, that I need to like just have equal amounts for each colour. But regardless, whatever, it's my rainbow brow done. And now we are going to get in on some eye action, and this goes out to all you basic bitches who don't want colour in your life. So let's do that. I am using the James Charles palette for most of this. If you don't have this, I'm sure there are shades you can find that are really similar. I'm just going to be using the yellow. That doesn't sound neutral, but it is, I swear. I'm going to use the yellow, these three shades here, maybe one of the shimmers. But yeah, mostly just these like warm browns to do a really nice neutral moment. I don't even know what neutral is. I never do it, so this is just cute little experiment. So let's just conceal the eyes a little bit more. I'm just going to be using, oh by the way, I didn't even mention before that the concealer I'm using, where is it? The concealer I've been using, this e.l.f. one camo concealer, it's really good. I don't usually use a concealer, but it is good, does the job. I think I need a little bit of a, actually, mind you, it looks fine, doesn't it? I was gonna say I need a darker shade, but now that it's kind of oxidized and whatever, it's not so like bright white. So yeah, I recommend this. It's inexpensive. I think it's only like $13. Yeah, so we're just gonna put this, a base on our eyes, and then do the other bits, which I will explain. Watch, look how cute my dog is. Oh my god. Let's do it. I'm just going to conceal the lids with this camo concealer. It doesn't matter if you really hit that shimmer in your inner corner, because you can always put it back in later. So we just want to have a really clean base on our eye. No veins, just pure, I don't know, skin. So first up, I'm taking my all-time favorite brush, this one. I don't know, it's just like a really good size and shape. It looks really warped on the camera, I don't know why, but in person it's just like the best. So I'm starting off with the yellow in my crease. I'm gonna take it up pretty close to the eyebrow, but like still trying to leave a little bit of a gap. That concealer that I got on my eyebrow is really annoying. Oh well. So, yellow from the James Charles palette, and blending it out, really, like really diffusing it out all the way across here. Alrighty, so really blend it out just on the, just like above your crease really. And then we're going to go in with the brown shade here, this third one. So like, I don't know, what do you call that? Like warm brown. Warm brown, cool brown? I don't even know anymore. That brown. And taking it not all the way up to where the yellow was, a little bit below, but just blending it still out in that same sort of direction and shape. Now for all you makeup men and ladies, just make sure that if you have like a, I think I say this every time, I call it a hooded eye, but I don't know if my eye is a hooded eye. I think it is. Anyway, because we're gonna do a cut crease, just make sure that wherever your eye sits when you like have your eye against your, like that part, that you can still see the other colors. So when I do that, you can see that there's so much like stuff happening, but then as soon as my eyebrows aren't raised and I'm just like sitting naturally, this is why I want an eyebrow lift, is because yeah. Yeah, back to what I was saying, is yeah, all that stuff gets covered. So just make sure that the colors still reach up far enough to be able to see something. Okay, did that make sense? I guess you guys would know anyway, what works for your eyes, and you can just adapt all makeup tutorials, not just mine, just anything to fit your thing, you know? Now I'm going to say a line here that I hate hearing, but trust the process. Just fucking blend for 4 billion years, and once you start layering all the other stuff, it'll all work out in the end. So now that I've kind of gotten the desired shape that I want, I'm just gonna go back in with that yellow now, just so that it's peeking through at the top there, and then I'll really do some more mega blending.
Now that we have both eyes up to this stage, we are going to do our cut crease. So let's get that same concealer from before and just do a really nice big space of crease cutting. Okay, so we've got our cut creases relatively the same size and shape. Probably not. But yeah, just like that. Don't go all the way across because we're putting colour back on top of it anyway. So now we're going back to the James Charles palette and going in with the shade one across from what we were using before. So we're using that one before, we're going in with the darker one now. Just do this. Just while I have that brown shade on my brush, I'm gonna bring that down into my lower lash line as well, so we can blend that out. I've got a pimple right there, it's very annoying. Okay, so we've blended the darker brown into the outsides of that concealer, and on top of the concealer, I was feeling gold, but I don't know if that's neutral enough. I still feel like this eye looks probably not that neutral, so I apologise. I just like, I don't know. I'm using the brown colours, still looking just a little bit too fun. It's probably because the yellow blends out to be a bit orange. But yeah, like, this is neutral, right? That's what maybe like neutral's more like taupey kind of colours. Less these, I don't know, whatever. I think it's neutral. So yeah, for the lid, I was thinking gold, but yeah, not sure if it's neutral. Is silver neutral? I'm really lost here. Because I also do have a loose powder that is gold that I was thinking about using. I wonder, does that focus? It's not really focusing, is it? But it's stunning. But I mean, I don't know, does it go with this look? Oh, freaking who knows? I'm gonna use Classy and Sassy on the crease. I feel like I'm gonna use Rich Girl, but that's really silver. So that's kind of the bulk of it done, really. We're pretty much finished. I am just going to take a little risk here and go in with black. Oh, look at that little side profile there. I'm going to go and take the black. You can obviously use any black. I could have used the James Charles palette, but I'm just going to take this one and I'm going to put it right just on the, I don't know what shape, on the triangle, on the, I don't know what you call it, that bit of my eye, just to give it some depth. And I don't know, I just felt like it. Okay, stunning. Now, as we all know, I am obsessed with black eyeliner, and I think this look could do with it. Like, I don't know if that's making it too complicated. I don't know. I would do it. I like as many things on my face as possible, but I'm not going to willpower. For the lip, obviously, if we're trying to go for a neutral, I just realised I was holding it shut, that's why I couldn't open it. I'm going in with I'm Nude, which is the like nudist shade of Jeffree's lip collection. You know what I have been obsessed with recently? Gloss. This gloss is from e.l.f. Wow, I'm really like sponsoring e.l.f. today. It's called Champagne Glam and it's a lip plumping gloss. And I didn't know that it was a plumping gloss when I put it on at work the other day, and I literally, it doesn't make her lips like huge or anything, but it does, it kind of numbs them slightly. And so I was talking to customers at work and I was like, because I could feel my lips like really juicy and like tingly. So I was like, this is confusing, but it is really, really nice. I'm just thinking, yeah, I'll put it on top. So I'm gonna put it on top of this nude. Usually I just do it on my like natural lips without anything else. See how gorgeous that is? I love a gloss. I think, obviously without the brows, can you imagine even if I just had like no eyebrows? I don't know how to cover them without a shadow. If I had no rainbow brows, obviously this would just be like a gorgeous like going out look for whoever doesn't want rainbow eyebrows. Really beautiful. I just want to add some lashes and then that's the look done. Let me quickly do that. Beautiful, that's both lashes on now. That one looks a bit more full than that one. This one went on so much easier because you know what the problem was? If you use these little eyelash tongs, oh my god, mine is so dirty. Did I just call them tongs? I don't clean off the glue often enough, so then when I'm holding the lash and I place it on, it doesn't connect to my eye because it's too busy being stuck to this thing. So I cleaned it and that literally just came off and landed on my eye. So much easier. This one was like and like so tricky to fiddle around with. So just make sure that you do that right. Wow. You know? And I'm just going to put some eyeliner on the inner corners just so it looks like the lash kind of blends nicely the whole way around my eye. There we are, as simple as that, so quick. I swear my voice changed as soon as I put those lashes on. I'm like, oh my god, I'm a girl now. I just really love that. Let's have a look at the final look. I am wearing a shirt, by the way. I took the straps off because I was trying to get a thumbnail while I was naked. There we are. My hair is so gross right now. It's like hell flat and just like not a look. I mean, it is a look. I'm pretty anyway, so. Anyway, that's it. That is the final product. You know what? I feel like there's so many things I want to add to this just because like I can never stop. I just love putting things on my face, like blush, put some blush on my nose, like contour highlighter, put my highlight on, like a bold lip, more color in the eyebrows. But honestly, I think that is a freaking good effort at a neutral look for me. So I really hope you enjoyed this. It was hard to go against what my heart was telling me, but I know that a neutral look was overdue, so really hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. As always, thanks so much for joining me. Have a good day. Goodbye. I don't know what to say now.